Hola Brazil, I'm Luke Spiller from the rock and roll band The Struts, and you're listening to 89, the Radio Rock.
First time in Brazil, what are you guys' first impressions of the country?
Humid.
Yeah.
Humid but beautiful. We witnessed a very thunderous of a storm yesterday. It was really good. I haven't heard thunder that close in years, probably since I was a little kid camping, and the thunder was everywhere. But it was great. It went right through you. It was pretty, the force of nature. It was great.
Did you have the chance to visit any places here in São Paulo?
Yeah, we went to Boca de Batman. What? Yeah, good question. That probably confirms I've said it wrong.
Boca de Batman.
That's Welsh.
But yeah, it was a beautiful graffitied alley. We stopped there, had a few beers while the storm came in yesterday, and tried to soak up some of the beautiful city. It's been a lot of fun so far, our trip.
Did you take some pictures over there?
We did, yeah.
That's why we went. Take some pictures. It was good.
And you were the last band to be announced on the lineup for Lollapalooza. How was the negotiation? How did you receive the news?
Well, first of all, better late than never. And I don't know, man. I think someone must really enjoy us and like the music because we're here.
I think it was 4 weeks ago.
Was it?
Yeah, and I can't remember where I was, but I remember I was chatting with my dad at the time. I got a message through. We were playing Brazil, and I was like, wow, because it was one of the places that we've always wanted to go to. Dave Grohl actually told us that it's one of his favourite places to play in the whole world. So here we are.
It's been really sort of like we should have done this like ages ago, and I don't know why we haven't. And it's fantastic. Like already this year, we're covering a lot of new ground. Like we played Italy for the first time, playing like Brazil for the first time. When was Australia?
Australia was this year too.
That was this year as well. Wow.
Yeah, just a lot of new markets, and this one in particular we've been very excited for a while. And to come to here and to play for Lollapalooza, to be our first ever Brazilian show, and hopefully the first of many, is very exciting for us.
Great. And you guys already play with great bands like Foo Fighters, Stones, a lot of bands. How do you feel beginning the band and play yet with these bands?
How do we feel playing with them? It's an honour, an absolute honour. I think with for the most part, it's just great to see them for free with a great seat. No, honestly, I mean, I joke about it, but fuck me, like the Stones, like getting to see them like in the VIP pit. I mean, they're not going to be around forever. We all know that, especially now. So to have played with them and watched them play 3 times now, it's just been fantastic. And with the Foo Fighters, that was brilliant. It was a little bit different because we were on the road with them for a long, long time, and we built up a really good rapport with them. So we would sort of like watch them side of the stage, and I got up and sang with them. It's the best part is having the best seats in the house to watch some good music.
Great. And you are playing with Greta Van Fleet. A lot of people say Struts and Greta Van Fleet save rock and roll. What do you think about that?
I don't know, man. I think it's fantastic that both of our bands are touching the lives of like a whole new generation of kids who haven't heard the music that inspires us. I think that's truly great. And honestly, it's kind of it's even more unique because we've been sort of like lone rangers, sat in this kind of genre, as it were, quite a long time. And when Greta kind of came on the scene as well, it was like it was another side of the music that inspires us that we don't necessarily do. I'd say we're far more camper, and we're a bit more kind of less serious. And then they're very, it's the other side of the 70s. You know, we're kind of like one side and they're the other. And it's funny because we're totally two different bands, but we're always being put in the same sentence. But I think it's cool to be part of something like that. It's a great thing.
And you do a lot of covers. Ever thought about releasing a full album of covers?
If we had the time to do it, I think we probably would.
I don't know.
I think it'd be good fun. I'm not against the idea one day.
But, you know, the covers really aren't like something that the band strives to do. You know, we do them for, you know, sort of like exterior, sort of like different reasons that kind of like make sense. And we do enjoy kind of like working up covers, but I don't know about like releasing a whole album of covers is kind of like the right thing for us to do. There's too much music. We've got too much pent up inside of us yet, you know.
One day.
When we're fat and old and 60 and no one wants to come see us, we can cover Highway song and, you know, a 21 Pilots track and stuff like that, you know.
Here is 89 in Portuguese. We say 89.
Say again?
89.
89. Hola, Brazil. It's the Struts here, and you're listening to 89. 89. The Radio Rock. Is that right? 89. 89.
That's it. Perfect.